Hi everybody, Will from Rekall Consulting and welcome to another episode of KubeKatch here at KubeCon Chicago 2023. This time I'm joined by the fantastic TJ Randall from a wonderful company, Instruqt. Awesome branding, awesome color schemes, purple of course, we love that. And I actually used this yesterday for my first ever Kubernetes deployment.
And how'd you do?
I failed.
Nice.
Miserably, but I enjoyed it.
You learned something along the way, right?
I learned a hell of a lot.
Right, learning's the key.
So this brings us to a first question. And the first question is, what problem are you solving? Why does this company exist? What are you solving for the community?
What we're solving for the community is how to engage technical people, whether they're developers, whether they're people that are learning how to implement solutions. We engage them with hands-on learning, and it's a safe, secure environment. So they can go in, they can break things, they can do all kinds of fun stuff. But the idea is, our customers are here along all these booths. They're able to present their solutions in a way in which it's almost like a way they can truly learn the value of the solution, not just the technical bits of okay, here's how I install my product. It's like, how can I leverage your solution and bring it back to my company and use it there? Okay.
So you're bringing it to life more than just what people can do with their fingertips,
Absolutely.
But really the emotive side of it as well, to feel it, to understand it.
Exactly. Because in a weird way, you say, okay, I could set up a sandbox and set the learner loose on that. And you can absolutely learn that way. We feel it's more important to help guide that. Obviously, we take a bit of a more gamified approach. So taking that challenge-based approach really engages people to think about what they're doing and then actually see the value of their work.
Yeah, nice. And I suppose that opens up the market to younger audiences and people who want to get into tech.
For sure.
Brilliant.
And you also see a bit of the folks that are kind of upskilling as well, right? They've been in technology for a long time. Maybe a lot of this is new for them. They can get hands-on very quickly and learn those things.
Nice. Wicked. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is we'll put links in the comments to the video so that people can come and explore this for themselves.
Excellent.
I'm assuming there's like a Git profile or there's a sign-up version that people can sign up to?
Absolutely. We love to showcase that.
Scroll down, look in the comments, and you'll see the links that we're talking about. Now, the next question is a question that's been passed on to you. And we both know who's passed this question on. And the question from this individual is, in the Kubernetes ecosystem, what is missing? If you could invent a tool and if you could come up with something that would solve a big problem, what is it?
I feel like for large enterprise organizations where transformation is part of their stories, and Kubernetes is obviously the key that's driving that technology and driving that change, I feel like what's missing is a bit of what I would call observability in terms of the operational investment. And really what that means at the end of the day, a fancy way of saying it, is these companies are making such a significant investment in their people, in learning and how to basically transform. But as we all know, there's different stages of that transformation. So maybe answering questions like, why is it taking certain teams longer than other teams to change? Or does a particular team and their technology stack need help that we didn't recognize initially? And obviously some teams are going to go much faster than others. I think having the ability to see that through the lens of a more corporate way of seeing that investment and where it's paying off and where they need help, that would be a great new invention for the Kubernetes landscape.
It sounds like you've already thought of this before.
No, maybe.
Yeah, some VC backing somewhere. Okay, so on to the next part, which is for you to ask a question for the next person that comes on to this series, the next episode of KubeKatch. What question do you want to ask? So it can be anything. It can be wacky, weird, funny, whatever kind of question you want to ask somebody.
I think actually I'm very interested in a lot of the conversations we're having here at the booth is for people that are actually upskilling. So I'm a little older. I'm not going to say legacy. I'm a mature technologist.
Yep.
But if I had to go and look for a new career, and I know this is where I want to be, I'm interested in space, I always wonder what is the best way to enter into the space to take my my learning and my technology and all my experience, and then basically grab a hold of this and say okay, where can I apply what I know and easily then start a new journey in terms of my career.
Okay.
So basically, where's the best entry point for somebody who's upskilling into a new market or upskilling into a new job profile?
Okay. Right, so how can I more streamline that question, I suppose? So if I ask the next person, what advice would you give to yourself perhaps 10 or so years ago to get your entry point into technology, what would it be? Does that kind of touch on what you were asking?
Yeah, that's it, exactly. That's more streamlined too. I like that.
There we go. So, thank you very much. This was a fantastic chat with TJ.
Thank you so much.
Much appreciated. We haven't got a haircut between us, but this was a great episode. Thank you very much.
Thank you.